Hi, I'm Dr. Shannon Fowle from Journey of Health Medical Clinic. Food intolerances are a big problem, and there are lots of questions about it. So that's what I'd like to talk about today. In order to understand food intolerances, first we have to look inside the belly. The belly has villi, and it should look very happy, with lots of microvilli growing on it, and lots of good probiotics, good gut bacteria that can help protect your belly. So when food comes in, it should be able to come in, digest, and what you need should be able to filter on down, and then you get the nutrients that you need in your blood. Many times, our bellies look like this, with a few good probiotics. And when we eat food, it'll come in and cause some inflammation or irritation of that gut lining. And eventually, we'll end up with some holes, also known as leaky gut. And sometimes it'll flatten out. And then we have more trouble digesting our food because many of our enzymes, or some of our enzymes for certain foods, are in the top here. And then food is coming in, and larger proteins because it's not getting broken down. And then it filters out into the blood, and the immune system sees that bigger protein and thinks that it is the enemy. So then it attacks it. This is what a food intolerance is. It gets distributed throughout the whole body, and so sometimes we can have very obscure symptoms with food intolerances. Palpitations, where your heart beats irregularly, skin issues, wetting the bed, many different things that can be attributed to food intolerances. So how can we fix this? What we do is we test to find out what foods are causing the problem so we can cut down on the inflammation right away. That's the first step. We need to find what foods are irritating the gut so we can cut down on that inflammation and the body is not attacking that food. Food is not really the enemy. The body just gets confused. So if you're building a tank in an open field where food is raining in on you, that tank isn't very well developed. It's always getting bombed like it's being built in an open field. So we need a good bunker to be able to protect while you build that part of your immune system, a tank, which our immune system is much like the army, like this. And then you can build a tanker that looks and has all the parts to do the job properly. So our first step is to cut out the inflammation. Our second step is to rebuild this layer so that you will have lots of protection in your gut and rebuild that gut lining. Bring more good probiotics. Bring more areas so that the probiotics can live there. Be families and neighborhoods of probiotics to protect your gut lining. And then we need to retrain the immune system. So it is not unusual for many patients to get to step 2 and they start reintroducing foods back into their diet and they have reactions from the food. Or they can't seem to get over that hump to go to the next level. And that's because they haven't done this third step where you have to retrain the immune system. We do that in several ways depending on symptoms. I have run many food intolerance panels on patients, 400 to 500, and I've seen great results when we do these 3 steps. If you or a loved one is affected by food and you either know that you have a problem with food or you have symptoms that don't seem to go away with other treatments, this is a good option to look at. I'm Dr. Shannon Fowle, and until next time, be well.